According to state test results released this week, the number of students in the St. Joseph School District scoring at or above grade level in reading and math went down. At that point, students had faced a grueling year of pandemic learning, and its impact certainly showed in the scores. KQ2's Madeline McLean speaking to district officials to find out what else those results show.
Parents, teachers, and students got their first real look at Missouri's 2021 testing results Thursday morning. The district scores show the pandemic clearly had an impact on learning across grade levels and subjects.
It's good for us just to see, what do we need to do to stem any learning loss that they've had as a result of the rolling closures, of quarantines, of attendance, any impacts of COVID.
Education officials at the state and local level warn because of the unprecedented circumstances of the last 18 months, these scores shouldn't be used for a year-to-year comparison.
It's good for us just to have state assessment results to use to make plans internally, just to see where our kids are.
But it's hard not to, when the number of St. Joseph students scoring at or above grade level in reading and math declined in the spring of 2021.
In the elementary and middle, we saw some increases and some growth in our ELA, English Language Arts. We knew that math would be a challenge. We had been hearing that really at the national level, and that is what we saw. We saw an increase only in one of the grade levels there.
Marley Williams steers the district's curriculum and says because they knew this result was likely, they already made changes.
We had gone through a math curriculum revision already, and that this is the first year of implementation for that.
However, it's not all bad. The number of fifth graders scoring at or above grade level in science went up, and compared to the state, more St. Joseph high schoolers scored at or above grade level in social studies, plus the ACT scores.
Our ACT composite score has increased and does exceed the state composite average by almost a full point.
Williams says one last thing to note, and possibly the most important, is the chronic absenteeism.
We saw a significant decline in attendance from last year to this year. And I think one of the challenges for us with students who have more learning needs is to make sure that they're coming to school regularly, because we simply cannot make sure that they're learning all that they need to learn if we don't see them in our classrooms every day.
She adds that when kids are sick, they absolutely should stay home. But when they're not, missing school, even for an hour or two, is a problem. Reporting in St. Joseph, Madeline McLean, KQ2 News.
Last December, Missouri State Board of Education voted to require state assessments be administered, but not factor their results into either state or federal accountability systems. Despite navigating another year in the pandemic, school officials have been given no indication those results will be waived again.